Hello, everybody. Today is Wednesday, September 29th, 2021. I don't know why, but as soon as I look at the calendar and then come on here, I forget what the date is. Like, I checked it like literally 2 seconds before I started. So, and I am filming on my iPad today, and I think I'm going to try the vlog format again. We'll see how that goes. So, anyway, my name is Shelly, and this is my channel, Proverbs 31:22, and we're going to talk about some cross stitching today. So, if you saw my last video, which was yesterday, the 28th, we had gotten our fiber internet installed, and OMG, I'm just like floored. So normally, like I had a 25-minute video yesterday. Normally on my AT&T internet, that would have been, and I filmed it like, I don't know, sometime around 3 or so. And so that wouldn't have uploaded until, like, it probably would have finished overnight. So this new internet, which is, I haven't even figured out how many times faster, but we went from 12 megabytes per second to 300. So, yeah, it uploaded in like less than 5 minutes. It did take YouTube extra long amount of time to process it, but it had already uploaded, so I don't think that was anything on my internet part. It was just them processing it. So, but yeah, I went and picked up medicine at the pharmacy and went and did a quick little grocery run at our local store. I was probably gone, I don't know, a half an hour. 45 minutes, and when I got back, the video was done uploading. So, yay! These will go up quickly, and it won't be so excruciatingly long. And yeah, I'm excited about that. So, very happy with that service. It'll be a little bit cheaper than what we were paying with AT&T, and it's faster. So, I mean, not a whole lot of price difference, but it's much faster, so I'm excited about that. So, last night I did finish, this month's assignment for the Jesse Watson Autism SAL, and this is the pattern. It's from Hands Across the Sea, and so we were assigned this section right here of the border around till about the middle. And so I got her done. It always looks crooked and I don't know which way to turn it. So yeah, she's finished for that month. I went a little bit beyond. I had some thread left on my needle, and so yeah, I'm excited that I got it done in that month. I am keeping up on this one because the assignments are, they're doable in a month. So this is a 32 count platinum linen, and I'm using the Call for DMC's 2 strands over 2 threads. So Jesse Watson's going to go away until, let's see, she will go away until, where's she at? Okay, until the middle of October. So I talked last time about really wanting to, itching to do a new start for October, following along with Denise at Black Ribbon Stitch Studio doing her hashtag New Month, New Start 2021. And I got out all of my patterns and my kits. I looked again today at Christmas Garden, which there's a hashtag going on right now that I think it's Kim, the Contented Stitcher, who started it. And there's, I don't know, a handful of people who are participating in that. So I got out my book and I looked at it again today, and I really want to start it, but I just don't. I don't feel like hitting up like from scratch. I would have to dye fabric. I have some 28 count Monaco that once I when I dye that Monaco, it's the same thing that I'm using for my EM ABC sow. So when I dye it, it goes from a 28 count to about a 34. So Christmas Garden is stitched on 30 count, and it's about 15 by 18. So I'd have a piece of Monaco big enough, but I'd have to dye it and then pull all the threads, and then it's so huge. I don't know. I looked at it, and I had already decided last night to start something else that's pretty much kitted up already. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and stick with that plan. It was hard to choose. It's like, how do I choose which one of these to start? And then I was looking through my kits, and I found this one from Owl Forest Embroidery, and it was like, ooh, yes, 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 yes. I want to say that my husband got me this last year for our my birthday. It's the same day, and he has to either buy me 2 presents or 1 present that's like really, good. So I think that's when he got me this. I think it was our anniversary last year. And so I have all the parts. I got the called for linen, which is I don't remember if it's called ice blue from Zweigart. I think it's Zweigart. I picked it up from, yeah, it is orange stripe. But I got the fabric from Hobby House Needleworks. When I ordered the kit from Owl Forest, they did not have the fabric in stock. And so, I mean, I probably could have waited because, I didn't start stitching it anytime soon. So it's like almost a year later. But I did get their thread pack. And I started taking them off of these little things last night. Okay, let's see. How can I do this? I mean, just look at these colors. Come on. I mean, look at that with the quilt on the wall behind me. No surprise. So, but I love this. Pretty green. Another pretty blue, more turquoisey. Just a plain white. Pretty green, brighter green. And then this one I did already take it off. It's a pretty brown color. So I'm going to, take all of these. Look at that purple. Look at that. Look at that. Holy moly. So I'm going to take all of these off and put them on these little floss tags that I made, floss drops. And I attached the little bobbin that they had them on, that I was going to try to like put a hole like this in here, but my hole punch wouldn't punch it. So I don't know, my computer's ringing. I don't know who's calling me. I have my it's scam likely. Yeah. I have my phone and my tablet set on Do Not Disturb, but my computer, I didn't. So I don't know if you can hear that or not. But anyway, so I just attached this. I don't know if I'll keep that on there, but I may. I mean, it tells me what color number it is, and I probably will draw the symbol on here. So Owl Forest Embroidery, I don't know, I guess they offer printed patterns, but I got the PDF. So I have this in Pattern Keeper, which I haven't used in quite a while, but I love. And so I will start this next month, which is just a few days away. So what I'm planning to do is do, start up here in the corner. And what I'm planning to do is just do 1 or 2 lengths of thread every day for October. I don't know how far that'll get me, but it'll get me a start. And then I'll see where I want to fit it in my rotation. So that's all I've got for today. So I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow with a stitching update. Bye. Hello, everyone. Today is Thursday, September the 30th. Once again, I just looked at it 2 seconds ago and had to look again. So I'm here to just do a real quick update. I'm about to leave to go to my stitching meeting, and I have a couple of errands to run before I do that. It's really hard for me to get used to looking over here on my iPad. So I want to look over here where I can see what's going on, but the camera's over there. So anyway, I did do a couple of, I did one FFO yesterday. I did an FO yesterday. And I have another little piece that I worked on that I'm bringing to my stitching group that I should have an FO on today. So let's just jump right in. Before we do that, I forgot to say yesterday, in Cross Stitch News, Stone Street Stitchworks is offering a free chart through the end of October. It's Francis something. It's a sampler. It's a little unique in that it has the zodiac symbols and the planetary symbols stitched on it. So you can get that from her blog, and it's free through the month of October, her birthday month. Okay, so let's start with the FFO. So I did get done with this little calendar piece. I think it's so cute. You know, the design didn't scream Halloween, and I don't really, I'm in the minority in the cross stitch community. I don't really do Halloween, but I do love the colors of Halloween, and so I wanted to do this, kind of bring a little bit of a Halloween feel to it. And so I had this little piece of little periwinkle piece of cording in my stash. I had this piece of orange glittery fabric in my stash. Several years ago, one of the local quilters was getting rid of a bunch of stuff when we had our yard sale at the Quilt Guild, and I snapped up several of these fat quarter bundles with these really shiny metallic-y type of fabrics in them. This is the rest of that piece. So it's just a fat quarter. And then I had this little piece of trim was in a bundle that I got from Michael's. And so I wish I would have had something to put right here. Last year, I looked for stuff for Halloween, like little doodad pieces, and all I found was like a jewelry pack. And so I really don't have anything. I don't have anything like, any good like pumpkin things or anything like that. So all I had was a little pumpkin earring, and it just didn't look that great. So I'm just leaving it like this. So I will be ready for tomorrow to put this on my little easel. And I also finished up this little snowman ornament. and I'm drawing a blank on, it's from, I think it's from a Just Cross Stitch magazine. If you want to know, just ask me a question in the comments below. I'm not sure if I'm going to do show notes this week. I may do them, I may not do them. So anyway, I got done with this. It does call for beads, and then I just decided I'm not putting the beads on. I mean, I did it on an iridescent white 14 count Ada, and so I just wanted to be done with it. I didn't want to have to bead, and I didn't really have the beads that it called for, and so we're just going with it like it is. So this is going to be a little ornament for my younger grandson, Malachi. And I guess really he's middle grandson, even though my daughter and her fiance have not gotten married yet. Little Mikey is, really like our grandson. So, and I need to start picking ones to make for him too. So the other thing that I worked on was this Evergreen star ornament. This is also from a Just Cross Stitch magazine. And, let's see, I finished over here this little part and then started working on this part. And then I had red left over, so I went in and did this part. And so all I have to do is the green stripes here, a green stripe down the middle, and then the lighter green little fronds of the leaf, the branch, that's it. So I love this little piece so much, and this will be for my older grandson, Nathan. So if you're new, you don't know, but I am working on doing ornaments for my grandsons so that when they leave home, they will have a set of ornaments to take into the world with them, into their own homes. So that's all I've got for you guys, and I will see you on the next video. Hello, everybody. I'm back with an update. Today's Friday, October the 1st, and I just have a really brief update. So I just looked at my stitch count for September, and I did a total of 10,734 stitches in September. And I thought that it was interesting. I looked at, which whip got the most stitches, and that was Elizabeth Weston, of course. And she got 2,734. So that means that, like the rest of all of my projects together got a round number of 8,000 stitches. So I thought that was kind of funny. So I did want to mention something that I saw the other day, and I was watching Nicole's Needleworks. She's new to me. I know she's been around a while, but she was showing things that she got both in the mail and on her trip to Utah. There was I think a group of 5 or 6 ladies, including Nicole, Christy at Crosshatch Quilts, Laura the Serial Starter, Lori Holt, and there was 1 or 2 other ones that I'm drawing a blank on. But anyway, they all got together and rented an Airbnb. And I don't know how many days they spent, but, that would just be so cool to do, really. Just rent an Airbnb in an area that has, some shops, and get some friends together and stitch, and shop. So anyway, she was showing something that she either bought online or on that trip, and it was from the Drawn Thread, and I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. I will insert a picture here. And so this is the Pastoral, is what it's called. And let's see. You can do it one of 2 ways, I believe. Let's see. So there's a sampler that you can make, And then you can make this little pouch, this little stitcher's pouch. And I think it's gorgeous. So that really caught my eye. And I mean, I'm not buying anything anytime soon. If my daughters give me a 1, 2, 3 stitch gift certificate like I asked for my birthday, then you know, I'll have some stitching money to spend. But otherwise, I don't have any right now. So anyway, we had a nice little stitching meetup. We did have one new person who came, and so we appreciate Janet. Hey Janet, coming and joining us, and it's always just nice to get together and visit. And one of the ladies, Nina, she brought something that she made a little mistake on, and you know, her husband was like, you don't need to frog it, and so she brought it for us to look at. And you know, we all, the consensus was, you know, yeah, it's not a whole lot that you have stitched and you need to frog it. And so while we sat and visited, she frogged and she got it almost completely frogged. So I was like, that was a really good good thing to, you know, it's like it made the frogging time not seem so drudgery, because you know, we were sitting around visiting. So but so I brought to that meeting my little evergreen star to finish, and I did get it finished. I think it's so pretty. And this is from Just Cross Stitch February 2019 issue. And so pretty. I love it. And I think this is a 32 count platinum linen. And I just chose some overdyes from my stash to use for it. So I was happy to get that finished. So I've had, you know, this week I've had 2 things that I completely finished stitching, and then 1 FFO. So, I mean, they were both smalls that I finished, but, you know, they're finishes, right? So after I got done with that, I worked on Flea Market flowers. I don't remember if it was this video or the last video, but I do want to, in the month of October, get this finished. And so after I got done, you know, I didn't have anything else to stitch on for the month that I had on my list. And so I decided to pick this up and get a start on it. I did have to frog when I got home last night. And so I messed up on the border and realized when I got ready to do something else that it was off. And so I came in and frogged that part of the border out. But then now I'm second guessing myself that I have too much space in here because my border was too low. And if I count it off of the border, then this is too low as well. But, you know, I think I can fudge it. I think I can do something to fudge it and make it be okay. So this is a 36 count linen that I hand dyed. That's, let's see, I'm trying to get it where it captures. It captured it for like 1 second and then the color went weird. I don't know if you saw that or not, but there we go. That's sort of true to color right there on the fabric. And I'm picking my own colors. I'm using the called for on the border. And I think one of these yellows is the called for. There may be a couple of little colors that are called for, but the rest of them are overdyes from my stash. And it's Victorian Motto, Classic Colorworks, and Gentle Arts. Or the Gentle Art, sorry. And then I'm changing the brown flowers to purple flowers. So the middle of this little flower, it was supposed to be like, you know, what I converted this symbol to was a darker color, and I really didn't want to do that. I could have, honestly, probably. It would have looked okay, but I don't know. I just thought it would be a little bit too strong in the middle of that yellow flower. So I decided to just pick another color. Let's see. Let's see if I can find, yeah. So it was supposed to be, what I changed it to was the Gentle Art Red Grape right here. And so I thought that would just be a little too strong in the middle of that flower. So I just picked one of the little light pink ones that I had. So now whether or not I can get this finished in October, it's going to be close. It's going to be like probably not doable, but I'm hoping that I can do it. Because this really is a lot of stitches. It looks like it would just be, oh, it's just some little motifs, but it's a lot of stitches, especially in these big flowers. Like this one is even bigger than this one. So, I mean, that's going to take, I don't know, that might take me 2 days of 3 hours a day stitching to get done. So what I've done is I've taken a lot of stuff off of my plans for October and put that, I think I gave it a solid week. I'm actually giving it 8 days at the end of the month. And so, if I get done faster than that, great. I will just pick another whip to work on. But I'm really thinking that it's probably going to take all of those 8 days or more to get it done. So fingers crossed that I can get it done before the end of October. So I'm probably going to wrap this up in the next couple of days. Next week is my second FlossTube anniversary, and so I'm going to probably close this out and then start fresh on Monday. So I probably will come back maybe, like tomorrow we have Malachi's birthday and stuff, and so I probably won't come back and record again until Sunday, and then I will close out this vlog series. So anyway, I'll see you in a few days. Bye. Hey everybody. So I'm here on Sunday, October the 3rd to get my week closed out. So let's see. I've got a couple of previous finishes. I've got an FFO that I did today, and I've got 2 whips and some plans, and then one little piece of news or sharing from the cross stitch community. But first of all, I did want to ask for everyone's prayers. I will not have a video finished before my appointment on Tuesday. I'll start filming again tomorrow, because tomorrow is my FlossTube anniversary. So I will do a video tomorrow. We may do a little giveaway. And anyway, so that will be part of next week's vlog series. So I just wanted to ask everyone to please remember me in prayer for that appointment on Tuesday. So we had Malachi's birthday celebration yesterday, and it was a lot of fun. We went out to eat, and then came back here for cake and ice cream and presents, and the kids played outside, they played inside, we played games, the adults, and so it was just a lot of fun. So let me just go ahead and do the one little piece of news. I was watching Cheryl over at Tranquil Stitches, and she mentioned listening to an audiobook on YouTube, and so I went to check out that channel. The name of the channel is Noriko Campbell, and she has a bunch of audiobooks on there that she's read, and so she hadn't posted anything in a while, but she does have a good little list of audiobooks on there, so you might want to check that out. And I'll try to remember to I'll probably just put the text at the bottom. I don't think I'm going to do a description box this week. So I'll just put the text of what her channel is at the bottom as I'm talking about it. Okay, so let's see. So I've got a couple of previous finishes, like I said. So I decorated yesterday before the party, and so I just want to show you the pieces that I put out. And so this is one of them. This is Hands-on Designs, Year of Celebrations. And so in that pattern, you get a whole year's worth of little monthly pieces. And you also get two Canadian designs. Let me, there we go. It's a little bit better. So these are stitched on 28 count Monaco, the tea-dyed, factory tea-dyed color. And I used my own choices of colors. And then I trimmed it with some little mini rickrack, baby rickrack. I don't remember if it's mini or baby, but anyway. And then I'll just put them in this little frame from Home Goods. And then this is a piece that I finished last year. And so I finished it after autumn, and so I wasn't able to hang it until this year. So I was excited to get this out and hang it. So this is Patchwork Autumn from Jardin Privé. And I stitched this. This is the same 28 count tea-dyed Monaco. I use the DMC colors except for like on the little rabbits, not rabbits, squirrels, the rabbit here. Those are stitched with a sulky. And then like on this pot and on this little, I think this is a briefcase, but I used another sulky on those parts, and also a sulky, that same sulky on the border. I love the border on this. And so this is a pumpkin piece that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. The little acorns are from Hobby Lobby, little jingle bells. The ribbons from Hobby Lobby. I did notice though when I was just getting it that it's got some scuff marks on it where the paint came off. So I might have to go in and, like, I don't know, touch it up with some fingernail polish or something. But anyway, I was happy to be able to hang it and keep it out for the next couple of months. And then I hung that up yesterday, and I realized that the place where I hung it up wasn't the most ideal situation. And what I did is I hung it up in place of where my my frame with like my Bloomtopia and then Serendipity were. And so I knew I needed to go ahead and finish this next piece that I'm going to show. So this is Thankful from Jan Hicks, and I put it in that same frame. What I'm planning to do is have a piece that will go and be changed out every season. And so I got done finishing FFOing this today. I hope it all stays put. It's attached with magnets and washers to the frame and then the little piece up here. But sometimes these don't hold real, like if I flip this upside down, it would fall off. So, but anyway, this is a frame that I got at Michael's. And this is 25 count Cloud Lugana from Lori Holt. And I did use the called for Cosmo flosses. I don't usually trim them with anything, but I had this little eyelash trim in my stash, these little bundles that I got from Michael's that were different colors. And so I just glued that on there. It was a little fussy to glue it on there, but it just adds a little bit something. And then these little picks, I think I got these, I don't remember if I got them at Joann's or Hobby Lobby, honestly. But I did put this same little acorn, basically just to kind of cover up where my washer is on that. My washers are a little big. I need to get like something square that will adhere to the magnet so that it doesn't show behind the little embellishment pieces. But I'm happy with the way this looks. So I'm going to hang this up. And then in that same spot where this frame always goes, and then I'll hang that little pumpkin piece in another spot on the same wall. So yay, I got something finished. I was also looking at this little piece that I partially FFO'd. I kind of stopped on it because I felt like I didn't have the right ribbon to go on it. And honestly, we just don't have the money right now for me to go buy a ribbon to match it. And so I looked again in my stash, and I do have a piece of grosgrain ribbon that's sort of this color, maybe a little bit darker. I think it'll be okay. And so I put the magnets on the little wood piece that this is going to go on a while ago, and then maybe I'll FFO that sometime over the next week. Not that this is important to get FFO'd because it's not in season, but and I don't think, no, I don't have, like this series had 6 pieces in it. I did the sunflowers and gave it to my older daughter for Christmas when I finished them. I think that was 2019. And then I did the pumpkins and gave that to my younger daughter. So I need to restitch those for myself to have those for season, in the right season. So this weekend is BBD Weekend Sal. And so I have been working the last couple of days on the stockings from Home for the Holidays book. And the stocking that I'm working on right now is this one. And I'm just going to flip through the rest of them because they're all so pretty. I am going to do all of them, and I really would like to get a little, like the little twig trees to put in my decor. I love this one so much. I think this is my favorite. I love all those motifs, and I absolutely love that border at the top. And then there's this one. Super cute. And then the final one is this one. So, and this is the colors that I'm using for this month's. And here's what I've gotten done. So I'll continue working tonight on this tree, maybe get a little bit done on my house, and then it'll go away until the beginning of next month. The first weekend of every month is the BBD Weekend Sal is the hashtag. And that's being hosted by Brenda and Laura, the cereal starter. So this is a piece of 32 count linen that I hand dyed. And I think, well, I know it shrinked a little bit. So I need to, well, I've realized after, dyeing that I need to consider that it shrinks. And so if I need a 32 count, then I need to start with like a 28. And then if I need a 36, then I need to start with like a 32. So, and then I also started putting, I've been doing like 2 strands of floss into this each day. And this is Owl Forest Embroideries Hummingbirds. And I'm working right up here in this corner. I don't know, I guess I'm a little disappointed that this white doesn't show up a lot on the fabric. I'm not going to change threads or anything. I'm going to use the call for that came in the kit. I mean, you can see it, but you have to really look at it. It actually shows up a little bit better on camera than it does in real life. But that's what I've gotten done. So it's just so pretty, the colors and everything. And this is a 36 count, I think it's ice blue linen. And these are the flosses that came in the kit. So okay. So I'm like really, really eager to get like down here into these little fuchsia flowers. I love fuchsias. And of course, you know, it's got the purples that I like, but I don't know if I'm going to keep going across here and then start moving down. I don't know. I haven't decided. So that's all that I have. I haven't been doing any quilting, even though I've needed to. I have worked a little bit on my daughter's, hand quilting my daughter's quilts. It's not anywhere near being finished, so. But anyway, it'll get finished when it gets finished, right? I just wish that I would, I don't know. I wish that I had the will to quilt more, because I really do miss it. But, you know, I just got to do what I can do. That's it. So, anyway, that's all I have for you guys. Like I said, I will come back tomorrow to start the next vlog series with my second anniversary here on FlossTube. And I hope you all have a good rest of your weekend. And I will see you guys next time. Love you. Bye. Hey guys, I'm back. So I realized that I didn't talk about my plans. So I need to dye some fabric for the next ABC sale. I actually need to do that today. It's already like almost 5 o'clock. I need to go start cooking. I don't know if that's going to happen today. I hope so. But because I am working on that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then I'll also do 2 strands in Owl Forest embroidery most days. Like tomorrow I'll stitch on Shabby Advent, so I'll do ABC Sal and Shabby Advent. I won't stitch on the hummingbirds. And then Tuesday's my appointment. I probably won't stitch on them then. But on the days when I don't have a lot going on or any extra projects to work on, then I will put strands in that. And then after I do 3 days of ABC, then I will move on to Elizabeth Weston and get 6 days worth on her, I do believe. Okay, that's all I've got.